What's up, y'all? It's Rhett from Carolina Takedown Talk. Do you want an opportunity to get better? Do you want an opportunity to train with the best coaches in the state and some of the best clinicians in the state? We're talking D1 guys. We're talking D2, D3. We're talking All-Americans. And I can't even count how many North Carolina state champions are going to be here as clinicians for you guys. All right. The United States Marine Corps Sports Leadership Academy, presented by the United States Marine Corps, is hosting a free, you heard it right, free clinic on April 30th at the Greensboro Coliseum complex. All right. Like I said, this is a free, one-of-a-kind wrestling experience. You don't want to miss it. If you're in the state of North Carolina, if you're in the state of South Carolina, if you're in Tennessee, Virginia, if you're around anywhere, you want to be there. Coach Justin Hardy is going to be the head coach. He's the new head coach for Greensboro College Wrestling. All right. So instantly, you're going to have a college coach in the building right there. Okay. You're going to get a free camp shirt, free lunch, and a free swag bag, and access to camp photos and videos. Okay. Whenever you sign up, go to the registration link. We're going to post it in our bio. Make sure you heard it from a podcast / YouTube. All right. You guys really help us out by that. Like I said, this is not something that you want to miss. Wrestlers 14 to 19 are eligible to attend. Y'all, if y'all want to get better, if you didn't reach your goals this year or you just want to get better, don't miss it. It's going to be an awesome opportunity. Be there.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Carolina Takedown Talk, Tarheel Classic Recap. It's freestyle and Greco season, baby, and we are excited. Rhett and I both love freestyle and Greco. Before we get into it, make sure you head over to chainwrestling.co. Chain Wrestling is the official apparel sponsor of Carolina Takedown Talk. They have all the gear you need. Head over there, support us, support Chain Wrestle. Chainwrestling.co. Head over, get your Carolina Takedown Talk gear and all the other sick gear that they have on their website. Also, we're excited to tell you about the USMC Sports Leadership Academy presented by the United States Marine Corps, happening April 23rd at the Greensboro Coliseum Complex. This is a free, one-of-a-kind wrestling experience you don't want to miss. The best wrestling coaches in the area will help you enhance your skills and perfect your wrestling technique, while the U.S. Marines provide team building and leadership training to improve off the mat. You'll get a free camp shirt, free lunch, free swag bag, and access to camp photos and videos. Wrestlers ages 14 to 19 are eligible to attend. Come out to showcase your skills and prove you're one of the best wrestlers in the state. Use the link in the description to sign up. When you register, in the How Do You Hear Us section, About Us section, select the podcast option and let them know you heard about it right here on Carolina Takedown Talk. Spots are limited, so be sure to register at the link in the description right now. Going to be an awesome opportunity. Make sure you check it out. April 23rd, Greensboro Coliseum Complex. So, let's talk Tarheel Classic, right? We have freestyle, Greco, freestyle on Saturday. Greco went down on Sunday. Definitely a lot of fun action. Really excited to get freestyle and Greco season going. Get the lock hands, gut wrenches, leg laces, step outs. You can't hang out on the edge no more. I love it. The creativity of freestyle is awesome. Rhett and I were talking about it after he was at Elite 8 Duels. If you haven't checked out any of his coverage, head on over there to our YouTube channel. You're already here. Check out the highlights he made. A couple of the clips he put on social media. Freestyle just promotes creativity. It also promotes being in great position, guys. You can't be in great position or not be in great position, and you're gonna give up points in freestyle. And also it's just a exciting style. You can be down 9-1 and still be in the match in freestyle. I love it. And Greco's great too. And it allows you to be able to control ties, allows you to be comfortable in upper body situations, allows you to figure out how to control the center of the mat. The international styles are super fun. So if you've never wrestled international styles before, find you a place to practice, work on it in your club, and be at Freestyle and Greco State Tournament as well. I'm excited to get that one kicked off. And we have Southeast Regionals in North Carolina this year as well. We really got big events in freestyle and Greco coming up between the state tournament. Be there, be there, be there, be there, be there. Number 2, we got Southeast Regionals. Number 3, Fargo in the summer. That's college coaches are going to be there, guys. If you're trying to get recruited, you got to be at Fargo. In order to get to Fargo, you got to go to North Carolina Freestyle and Greco State Tournament. Number 4, cadet trials. Those of you guys who are on that top tier, winning state titles in the state finals, head to the cadet trials. Let's pack that place out with North Carolina kids trying to make a world team. We can do this. We got kids in the state that can make cadet world teams right now. I believe that. So let's talk Tar Heel Classic, though. You got on the women's side of things, let's kick things off with the ladies. You had Kang over Jamie Hurl. Good win for Kang there. Really dominant in that win for Combat Athletics. Kifava and Mickey Allen, both Henderson County natives, with Rhett and I here. Both of them roll. It wasn't close. Not surprising. Our area, because of Norm Osteen, really big into the freestyle Greco scene and has been for a long time. And Norm's kind of brought that up. He's a big freestyle Greco guy. Strong, courageous kids. It's just kind of continued along. Sam Greena, Carey Guy, and Jackson Buck, both scrapping, both very dominant. Michael Gabbard over Isaac Stoker at 160. That was probably the biggest matchup, I think, credential-wise. Tokubin takes out Jason Sanders from Huff, 10-0. Tokubin, another guy from around this area, freestyle guy looking good in the offseason. He's someone who made huge jumps from freshman to sophomore to last year, his junior season, looking incredible. I'm excited to see with this freestyle stuff he's doing, Greco stuff as well, I'm going to talk about in a minute. He is continuing to improve and work on improving. Avery Bonacore, the 4A state runner-up at 138, shows up here and is just in a class of his own at the tournament. Tex, I think, is way to the finals, and then Pin as well. Tech or a Pin there as well. Then Damon Landreth, someone we also, speaking of most improved, someone we really talked about as an improved athlete in our state, and it was because he was everywhere in the offseason. He wrestled so much freestyle Greco. He was in every single tournament as I looked at. He falls here in the finals to Nininger, who's a nationally ranked kid out of Virginia. The kid actually Cam Stinson beat in the semis at Holy Angels. Landreth falls to him in freestyle. I don't think Damon's done. He's going to keep. You will see him at the freestyle to state tournament. I know that for sure. And then Joey Baisley beats Jaden Crawford and Cooper Davis. Not only does he get highlights in folk style, this man is a highlight reel in freestyle as well. I think it was Combat Athletics who put it up. Cooper doing big things in freestyle. And he's another kid that just keeps getting better. Excited to see him in freestyle. I think his prospects are even better. Aponte, from state champ from Cape Fear, comes, dominates here as well. Another guy I'm excited to see on the freestyle scene. And then Christian Lemaire from Rocket Wrestling wins a good 113 bracket with Keaton Crawford and Tyler Watt both in that bracket, and then Brownlee in there as well. So Lemaire winning that bracket, probably the best overall bracket of the Tar Heel Classic, whether it's freestyle or Greco. And then team race-wise, North Carolina Wrestling Factory. Congratulations. They win the freestyle portion and take second in Greco. A huge shout out to them. I really appreciate them. Combat, Dark Horse, Boehner Train / Strong Courageous. And there's a bunch of others that I'm leaving out. Sly Fox. All you guys buying into this freestyle thing. You guys have been doing this before, but just continuing to pour into freestyle. I think it's super important. Pour into Greco. Super important for our kids to continue to get better as a state. So shout out to North Carolina Wrestling Factory taking the dub at Tar Heel Wrestling Classic. Greco team race was won by Smith Mountain Lake. They took first there. Like I said, North Carolina Wrestling Factory was a runner-up there. So in Greco, took place on Sunday. Greco numbers, always a little smaller than freestyle. I think it's a little more uncomfortable for our kids not to be able to attack legs. You know who was a really good Greco guy? Rhett Hoy. He was great at Greco. Loves it still to this day. It's fun to watch at Southeast Regionals and Cadet Trials, the Greco versions that you see there. A lot of high-flying throws, challenging in upper body positions. And I think it's really important for our kids to learn how to control the center of the mat so we're not hanging out on the edge all the time. And going into Super 32, going into Virginia Beach Nationals. I think those type of skills are important to continue to elevate us on the national level. So that way we can wrestle in the center. But in the Greco version, Noah Deininger won the bracket, but we're talking about Damon Landreth. Joey Baisley goes second and third in that bracket. So Landreth wrestling probably one of the better kids at the Tarheel Classic in general. But Landreth second, Baisley third. Good little bracket there. Shout out to North Henderson's Felix Montel, who wins freestyle and Greco, doubles up. Not a name you've really heard before. Someone to kind of keep an eye out because North develops kids, and a reason is that is they have the Yellow Jackets wrestling club, and they wrestle freestyle and Greco in that as well. And then again, Noah Tokubin wrestling Greco, just as dominant in Greco as he was in freestyle, continuing to pour into himself, trying to get better here. And then Gabbard and Grana double up as well. They go back-to-back, freestyle one day, Greco the next, and they are on a roll. I'm excited to see them at the freestyle state tournament and hopefully in Fargo as well. Southeast Regionals and cadet trials. Go to these tournaments, guys. These big names, we can get there. And then David, I'm going to say your last name wrong. I know you've told me before, but I'm just blanking on that right now after a long day of work. David Kopitas, sorry, buddy. Message us again. I'll get it right. Just blanking right now. Over at Wins 152 from Hope County, and he beats his teammate in that bracket, CJ Griffin, who's someone we really were high on this year. Took fifth and at the same weight at the state tournament. So big match between teammates there. Love that they were not afraid to put it on the line and just get better. Hope County, future's bright there. Hey, shout out to all the guys who went to the Tarheel Classic, all the ladies who went to the Tarheel Classic and put it on the line, stepped up, wrestled in that freestyle Greco scene. Let's continue to pour into numbers. I want to see the biggest and best freestyle state tournament that we have seen. I want to see more kids at Southeast Regionals and more kids at cadet trials and more kids at Fargo than North Carolina has ever taken before. We can do this thing. We have the talent in this state. Let's show the rest of the country what we're made of in freestyle and Greco. Freestyle is my personal favorite. I love the way, the excitingness of the style. Make sure you check out the Marine Corps camp that is going on at the Greensboro Coliseum. Links in the description. Spots are filling up fast. Make sure you register now.